Well, today it's leftover barbecue series, pulled pork, season, I don't know. Anywho, today's barbecue leftovers a tater. You need to watch this, and I don't get excited about taters much, but this one here tickled my fancy. Head down to the Walmarts, get you some big old taters. Russet taters. They work best for this. Poke you some holes in it. Why? I don't know. I've just always seen people do it. Hit it with a little olive oil or bacon grease, which I should have, but at the time I didn't have bacon grease. And then hit it with a little all-purpose seasoning, whatever you may like. Now, how do you know when you got a perfect tater done? Stick your probe in it. This way, it don't matter what temperature you cook it in, low and slow, hot and fast. If you cook it to 201, you'll know you'll have the perfect tater doneness. All right. Well, just don't do it in the microwave with this setup. That could end up a catastrophe. Okay, moving on. We got to get that pulled pork out, remember? We done it in pound packs. Stick it back here in this sous vide at 170 degrees for about 30 minutes. All righty, moving on. Them taters are done. Look at that. Nice and brown and crispy and 201. And look, probe tender, just like a brisket. And a little mushy to the touch. All right, cut that baby in half and then get you a spoon. We're going to scoop out those tater guts and get them in a bowl. Now, get almost all of it out that you can, but you want to leave just a little rim around the outside to help that shell, that skin, hold its shape. Now, get you about 3/4 stick of butter. You can put the whole one in there, but I'm watching my weight. Yeah, 3 to 4 cloves of that vampire deterrent. And this is where it gets interesting. My wife said, reckon what it'd be like if we went and put pimento and cheese in a twice-baked potato. I said, that's a stupid idea because pimento and cheese is no good. And she said, yes, it is. And I said, no, it's not. And she said, I'm smarter than you. And I said, okay. And when I went and bought me a tub of pimento and cheese with jalapenos in it, put you a tub in there. Now, cook you up about 10 ounces of bacon and put about half of it in there. That'll work. Some of these tops of a bunch of green onions. I think that's about all the extras we're putting in there. Alrighty, now put you a little heavy whipping cream in there. Give her a little mash and a snort. Make sure you got it seasoned well and you realized you didn't. So put you a little more seasoning, do some more mashing, a little more juice and get it in that mashed tater consistency. And finally give it a taste and realize, maybe a little more seasoning. And that's it. We got the right consistency, so we're going to stuff those tater shells. Be gentle to not break the shell, because then it would be ruined. You'd have to throw it all away, and we'd never know what it tasted like. Alrighty. Now we got to get that pulled pork out. And what I want you to do is, man, look how moist it is. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't eat the leftover pork and reheat it this way, you don't know what you're missing out on. Now, put you about 1/4 pound of meat on each tater. And me, I don't want to go too sweet here, so we're going to use a little vinegar sauce on each one. Give it a snort test. Make sure you use enough. I think we got it. Alrighty, we're going to top that with a little combo here of pepper jack cheese and sharp cheddar, freshly grated. Alrighty, get it back on your cooking apparatus of choice for about 5 minutes, just to get that cheese melted like this. And once again, old MOJO forgot to mash record because he's not a videographer. So we didn't get to see the part where he took a little bit extra bacon and sprinkled on top. A little bit more of that there green onion sprinkled on top. That's it. It is done. All we got to do now is eat it and see if the wife was correct. I want you to look here. Look how pretty they are. Look at the little pretty colors and all that stringy cheese. And, I'm going to tell you, if the wife tells you to do something, listen to her, because honestly, I do think she is smarter than I am. This is probably my favorite tater I've ever had, and I'm a fan of tots, and it's hard to beat a tot. Look, I was looking for my phone to call somebody and tell them how good this was, but I couldn't find my phone, so I'm just going to continue eating. Now, listen, I tell you to try stuff every week, and I mean it. And this one here, I really mean it. Try the pimento and cheese thing here. All right, that's it. I appreciate you letting me be a part of your life today. MOJO's out.